Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. So he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that brings forth his fruit in its season, whose leaf also shall not wither, and whatever he does shall prosper. So abundant in goodness and truth, a long-suffering God, gracious and merciful, in a culture where spiritual realities viewed as virtual. And through your gift, the wages of sin are not irreversible. An example that your chastenings not to be taken personal. You'll be the first to know of my struggles, and you know my suffering. You know when I flat out just had enough of things, but to honor you, I love to sing. So I never feel the need of placing faith in the president, cause I trust the king, no such a thing's imperial. You showed me a world that exists way beyond the material. Changes you made in me, nothing short of a miracle. And your correction and directions help me understand you so much more than just a year ago. But it appears as though I must have put your will to the side in pursuit of my happiness. Was following the course of the world, and that really had me stressed. But the past arrest was never a match for the devil's craftiness. But then I heard, hand over the keys, so I think that that'd be best. And it was something to see. You made a man of God out of me. You made a man of God out of me. You made a man of God out of me. It wasn't my intention to be. The rest of my life. You made a man of God out of me. You made a man of God out of me. You made a man of God out of me. My soul had broken down, but defense mechanisms were well intact. It held me back. But there was a time when you couldn't tell me that. Was riding reckless, hoping the train didn't derail the track. Relying on my own understanding was such a selfish act. When people came at me with the word, I often felt attacked and took it like you telling me to move, but don't want to help me pack. But I learned to treat the weight of my sin as unwanted belly fat. Don't wait too late to notice the ice is melting until it cracks. Relax the facts, the flesh has been weaker, but the spirit is willing. Our house is made without hands, it's a spiritual building. If you could just make the sincere decision, then you'll start becoming more accustomed to his ways and how he deals with his children, and be more likely to serve with a sense of urgency, and confident that he who began will complete a good work in me. Well worth the surgery, not coincidental, but purposely, cause now my wife tells me I love when you teach the word to me. And it was something to see. You made a man of God out of me. You made a man of God out of me. Changed my whole life. You made a man of God out of me. It wasn't my intention to be. I can see it so clear. You made a man of God out of me. You made a man of God out of me. You made a man of God out of me. And it was something to see. You made a man of God out of me. You made a man of God out of me. You made a man of God out of me. It wasn't my intention to be. It wasn't my intention. I didn't. You made a man of God out of me. You made a man of God out of me. That's how the Spirit of God works. You made a man of God out of me. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. Now all things are of God, who has reconciled us to himself through Jesus Christ, and has given us the ministry of reconciliation. That is, that God was in Christ, reconciling the world to himself, not imputing their trespasses to them, and has committed us to the word of reconciliation.